YouTube, it is Matty, and it is time to try a live 3-star attack in the Emphatic Elite versus Reddit Dark War. And this is going to be an interesting one because I've scouted the base. N-Dog's already had a pop at it, so I know what's in the CC. I know where the quite a lot of the traps are, but I'm going to try something completely different from his raid, and it's going to either completely flop or hell, if it works, that'd be amazing. So I think the best thing to do for me is to just try it, and then if it goes completely tits up, then we'll just forget it, pretend it never happened, and move on with our lives. If it does work, then firstly, awesome, but secondly, we'll go through it in a bit more depth. But we're going to see. I don't know if I assume I've got the faith of the people in the room. No. Alright, well, I'm just going to have to prove you wrong then. So let's firstly just double check that the troops are ready. Yep. Okie dokie, let's go. We're going to try an AQ GoHo with 11 hogs, so very minimal amount. Let's see what we can do. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get the queen down. I need her to get targeted. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 1, 2 over there. Need her to not. She's going the right way, which is perfect. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the CC in a bit. I'm gonna wait. I need her to go to the right. So when she's taken down the air defense, I needed to get the CC. So I'm going to send a single hog in to do that soon. I think I'm going to do it. I wanted to get the air defense down first because she'll move into a position where she's going to target the CC going to target her and not the healer, and that's because she's going to be pulled in. So I'm going to drop the hog now to get the CC pull. Here it comes. Look. Poison spell at the ready. There we go. I'm going to drop a rage as well. Keep her alive. Meanwhile, Golem 1, Golem 2, Wizards 1, 2, 3. Over here, King. I'm going to wall breaker in and drop in some Valkyries as well, just waiting now. There they go. Jump spell there. Hopefully that's going to work. Yes, they took the jump spell beautifully. We're going to wait a second, and then we're going to drop in the second jump spell, which is going to be wow, queen on queen, which I didn't expect. Drop the ability there. I am going to drop the other jump, and here we go in with the hogs now. Oh, king ability, just caught it. Okay, meanwhile, where can I drop the one there? Heal spell over here to keep the hogs alive. That's the point of that. Okay, I'm going to need those hogs to stay alive. Wizard. Wow, a lot's going on right now, and just trying to think where I'm going to need an extra wizard or goblin. Wizard over here, it's got to be, and goblin. We're just going to swag the goblin out, I think. I think we're going to have to swag him. I've got no use for the goblin. Looks like we've got the 3. Unbelievable. Wow, it's the first time I've done that sort of attack, and I've smashed it with a swag goblin. Lol. There we go. Let's see. I can't. Matty trying to sneak in. Yep, there it is. Look, they caught me. Matty in. Nice sweeper. It's good to see people's comments actually, because I obviously whenever you watch a raid, boom. Let's rewatch it. I'll show you what I learnt from the now that we've obviously got the 3-star and it was worked out okay. Let's have a little look at number 17 as a fresh hit and see what I could pick up from that raid, and I'll sort of give you the insight as to how I built the army as well, because it's good to know. Here's N-Dog's hit on the base. Now he dropped a bit of a queen walk, and you can see the angle he chose was completely different to mine, and I'll try and explain sort of where my thought process came from. So the angle he broke in, or tried to break in, he got in eventually, but the queen walked around out anyway and she didn't go in, so that looked like a bit of a fail there. Now he sent the golem in from the north side, and I think he sent the king in from the north as well. Look, so that worked okay. The jump spell in, and at this point I figured that the air defense he just took down was where the giant bombs were. But you can look on the hog drop, it all just didn't work very well. Everything sort of just fizzled out, particularly the hog riders. And I took a look at the base, and obviously I knew where the testers were at that point. And I thought there's a nice natural funnel from 12 o'clock. And if you look at the defences that I would take en route, there's let's just count it up without any testers. There's an arch tower, cannon, wizard tower, air defense, mortar, air defense, another wizard tower. So there's a lot of another arch tower snuck back there as well. There's a lot of defense over there. So it's going to be a very high value queen walk. Because if I walked over here, there's storage, a lot of storages in the way, which I didn't want to deal with. Over this side there's the town hall, I've got the expos, and if you look at over here as well, there's no expos, because both expos are too far away to do any damage to the queen, which again I thought was good value. Now I didn't expect that the queen walk would actually get the enemy queen. I thought I would have to get my kill squad to deal with that, but I knew that if I could deal with the CC with the queen, that would work fine. So part of my strategy was, if I drop the queen up by between sort of the lab and the dark barracks, should take those down first. I'll drop my wizard funnels down, and naturally she's got no reason to go to the dark storage or the gold storage next when everything is so compact this side. So it was a natural funnel for me, a natural pathing of the queen that way. So that was really easy to do. But what I then thought is, okay, well there's two expos over here, a giant bomb threat between the expo sweeper and air defense. The gaps are big, but I found a way that they're surmountable. You can because there's only 6 spaces if you count the sweeper as 2, the expo is 3, and there's 7 spaces for the whole jump. You can jump straight over that. So I could get into the this clan castle and this other compartment here, and then just the second jump to get into the queen compartment. So I sort of that was quite clean for me. So I was going to get my Valkyries and my king to go and get the enemy queen. So if I came in from the angle over here, obviously the funnel's already created on the one side. The other side I just needed to use the wizards, and if I used enough I could get the cannon down as well, break in through the arch tower, get to the expo, get all those defences over there, and then the only things that are left, if you think about it, if the queen's still running around the outside and she's taking down all these defences, the only thing that's left is the core itself, and the queen compartment, and maybe the expo and wizard tower if it wasn't that far along. So I thought that's where I'm going to send in my hogs. I knew there was Teslas over there, so that was where I was going to use my heal as well, and it would help with the expo. And that's how my strategy built. I started with the queen walk and found that there was a lot of value on this side. I didn't even talk this plan through with anyone, to be honest. I just sort of, it just clicked right in my head, and I thought, I'll give it a try, because it's my first proper like queen walk GoHo where I've got like 10-11 hog riders for the actual raid. So for me it's really risky. I'm not used to that light in amount of hogs. So I'll click replay and go through it one last time. I think it worked really well, because the queen, I didn't think she'd go to the spell factory. I thought I'd be able to take it down first, but the arch, she sat further back than I thought I'd drop her, so it took a while for the arch tower to get her. But when she did, then the wizards went in, and I knew they were going to take down the gold storage and the dark elixir storage as well. I knew they would get both because the position and the fact that the only archchild that could get her was going to get killed by the queen quite quickly. So the queen walk was going okay. Poison I could have dropped down a bit sooner actually. You'll see that when I get the CC pull, it's almost like I'm surprised I've got the CC pull and I don't expect it to come out. And I was so worried that they were going to target the healer. But you can see the point where she's going to potentially run inwards was the point where I wanted it to make sure that the CC targeted the queen directly, and that worked like an absolute charm. Now here she took down the defences, and there's the poison going down that little bit late, but she just got the arch tower as well, so that was perfect timing. The rage to keep her alive, that worked like a charm as well, and she's going to carry on moving around the outside now, and I was sort of really satisfied that she was going to be okay. So dropping those golems down, breaking point, I didn't need a test wall breaker because all the buildings over there were so compact that there wasn't space for a mini bomb, so I was really satisfied that wasn't going to affect me at all. The jump spell, I used the bottom of the expo to sort of measure the point that it needed to be. That worked great as well. Got the guys into where I needed them to go. I didn't have a heal spell for the Valkyries, I know, so they were sort of almost a little bit suicidal. But I just needed to make sure I went and got the queen, and the king was meant to go and get the queen, but he ended up getting landlocked anyway. I don't know if he'd have even got her, so I was lucky that my queen actually went to get her. The hogs went in fine as well. I think the heal spell was okay. Could have been, no, it's fine. Kept the hogs alive that it needed to do, and yeah, the raid seemed to work. So I was really happy that it did. And I hope you guys saw and understood the thought process I went through. Not saying it's the perfect raid sort of army choice for that base, but it worked for me. So happy days, and yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let me know what your thoughts are on that raid. Peace out.